Bod? Unless it's me. The 90s body spray. Yeah, I remember the 90s body spray. That had, yeah, the cheesiest commercials. There was a lot. They got real silly with those commercials, that's for sure. Gonna make your move to the gas station. I'll see you when I'm live. Cool. Alright. Have fun. Get all the things you need. Can 12-year-olds go to the gas station alone? I don't know. Can you go to the gas station alone? Axe was good too. Oh yeah, they had some interesting commercials for that one too. But yeah, you have a good one. We'll catch you later. Just walking down in the grocery aisle and get tackled by hot women. Yeah, that was the premise of the Axe commercials. I don't think that anybody thought that was real, but I feel sorry for whoever did. Behave. Don't worry. To be fair, it worked. Used to love Axe. Really? It worked, eh? You got hot girls coming after you by wearing Axe body spray? Did you wear bod too? Was never tackled by a hot woman? Aw. Now see, you gotta like let them know that you want to be tackled, then you'll get tackled. You gotta like, I don't know, wear a sign that says tackle me, hot women. Then maybe it'll happen. Didn't think it would. But used to wear it because it smelled good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it did smell good, I think. Some of the scents anyways. I'm not sure if all of them did. I needed to express consent. Damn it, you did it all wrong. Assumed it was implied. No, no. See, the girls weren't attracted to the commercials for Axe. That was the dudes trying to get girls. They weren't watching the commercials to find out what was expected of them. I missed many opportunities. Well, I think so. I think you screwed up, buddy. You know, you missed the gigantic pile of... I had 2 gigantic piles of yen. Now it's a bit smaller, but it's still a pretty big pile. But yeah, it was such a big pile that I could barely fit it into the dryer. It was crazy. Never wore bod though. Oh. Your fried did though? Those fried people. All those fried people, they always get me. Don't start with me, lady. Hey, you wrote it. Officer Grammar over here. It's not my fault that you didn't put an N in that word. I didn't know any friends that that wore bod, but I knew plenty that were wearing Axe. But what's kind of funny is that my dad actually wore bod. I don't know if he was trying to impress my mom, but that's what he wanted to wear. You always like Phoenix, I think. Oh, the scent Phoenix. I can't remember which one I bought, but it had like pink design on it. But then there were always these people in school and elsewhere that they were just like, oh, I can't stand the smell of Axe. They'll be like, oh, if you use aerosol, you can't do it around me. It's like, I'm sorry you have such a terrible nose, but I mean, if you're gonna apply the spray, obviously you don't want to be right next to somebody unless they like it. But yeah, that's just considerateness. You don't need to tell somebody before they even do it. Remember it was blue? Oh, okay. So like a blue colored design on the Axe body spray. I can't remember what all the flavor, or not flavor, scents were. I know there were a lot though. Axe was also a good flamethrower. Wow, super flammable. I never tried using it as a flamethrower. I guess that was a missed opportunity. Flavors. Well, scents and flavors can have similar, uh, can be similar. We'll end that with that. Because I was going to say tastes, and that doesn't make any sense either, so. But yeah, scents and flavors can be similar, so can't blame me on that one. It tastes like Phoenix. I don't know what Phoenix tastes like, but I guess you would probably know. It's just what people who mix them up would say. Ah, well, I guess I'm one of those people. One of those people that just mix them up. I don't blame me, so I don't care. Also, I have decided that I'm going to be bringing back old sayings, old phrases. Only problem is, I'm not like well versed in the old lingo, so I'm gonna have to do some research. Probably gonna need some help from the older folks to find out like old phrases to bring back that are cool, well, that are gonna become cool, in my head anyway. You're the type to say my favorite color is blueberry. Blueberry. Oh, that's great. Um, that's a good one. Um, no, my favorite color is red, but the easiest way for me to explain what shade of red is when I say blood red. So if I was using that sort of a prompt to what it tastes like, I guess I would say that it's the color, or my favorite color is blood, but that doesn't make any sense. I just like a really rich red color. I don't like when cherry. But there's so many different colors of cherry. Like, yeah, cherry red maybe like for Ferrari sort of color, but real cherries are different colors. Sometimes they're a little yellow or orange. Sometimes they're very dark. So, I don't know. I guess the artificial coloring of cherry, maybe. Maybe then they'd understand that. Then I could say my favorite color is cherry. Then I wouldn't be that far off because it's a tint of paint. Well, that's a full block of money. That's a perfect full block of money. Might as well wrap it. I have so many bundles of money. You'd say, Cherry, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Silly panda. Well, I know I'm silly. I kind of thought about putting that as one of my tags for streams. Just write silly, because some people put in their own personality traits, which I don't really understand exactly. Um, like sometimes they'll advertise that they have ADHD or ADD or OCD or whatever, and it's just like, why did you put that there? I mean, maybe it's a good warning, or maybe it's a way to bond with the viewers. I don't know. I'm not gonna, uh, I'm not gonna put too many tags in there. Panda's tags are silly, weird, chill, panda goober, chatty. Well, some of those are in there. I put chatty and chill. I didn't put the panda, but that's kind of it should be a given because it's in my name. But yeah, I could add silly and weird and goober. Those sound like fun. I identify as a panda. It's not far from what I say, but I don't go as far as some of the other people that claim that they're something. Identify as something. It's not a person. Because there's some weird people that are just like, oh yeah, I identify as a cat, and they try to do all the cat mannerisms and stuff, and it's just weird. Just my opinion, though. Identify as retired, working 6 days in a row. That doesn't sound like retired. That does not sound like retired. I think you may want to rethink your identifying. I said want. Oh, yeah, you want to identify as tired. I got it. I missed that. Yeah. Well, you can still do some of the things uh that qualify as retired activities. So, I think that fits in there. I feel like I have too much money. Like, they're not even asking for yen anymore, and I have an overabundance of yen. The next thing I have to do is euros, and that's all in the washing machine right now because I can't have too many giant piles of money without getting it mixed in by accident. Fun fact, I will randomly meow and nudge stuff towards the edge of the counter at work. That sounds funny. Oh, speaking of nudging things off of counters and stuff. Okay, so last night I was watching, well, I think I was playing a game. But anyway, in the kitchen, my cat decided that today was a good day to knock something off of the top of the fridge. There's not a lot on top of the fridge, but the most important thing is there is a plate up there where I feed said cat. She decided to drop that plate and it broke. Now, I have to find another plate that will work. For now, she has a gigantic plate that she shouldn't have, but I don't have any other smaller plates. She's like, feed me. I don't know if she was trying to get me to feed her, but ah, that was not nice of her, to say the least. Just wanted snackies. Maybe, maybe. I feel like the reason why she dropped it is because she was trying to get some food that had, like little crumbs that had fallen off of the plate and gone underneath of it over time or whatever. But I'm not a happy camper. I don't like that she broke the plate. That was the last small plate that we have. We used to have some extras, so like we could wash the plate and then give her a new plate while the other one's drying or whatever. Yeah, now we have to buy new plates. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I just don't want to, that's all. I think we should find a plate that's like plastic but heavy. I don't know if there is such a thing, but that way it wouldn't break if she dropped it. Because right now all I have are like ceramic plates that are heavy enough that won't just get pushed around very easily. Because when she's trying to eat off of the plate, she might knock it by accident if it was too light. You got some chips? She wanted some too? Well, we do have chips, but it's not up there on top of the fridge. That's where my cereal is. Tell her you'd like to be compensated for suing. Or, you're suing her. Yeah, I'm not sure that conversation's gonna go well. Could go stainless steel. That's true. I'll have to think about that, though. Oh no. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure that I want to use metal up there. I mean, it's probably going to do the same thing that a ceramic plate would do. It would just not break when it falls. I'll have to see what's available, but yeah, that gave me a fright. For one, it was, you know, loud, and for two, it's just like, man, I don't want to have to replace that. Oh well, unexpected things are gonna happen. Panda grabs her pew pew. No. Like, who breaking in? Oh, yeah, no. I knew it wasn't somebody breaking in, that for sure, but I wasn't sure what had broken, and I was like, oh no. It's the plate. Mm. Just Mittens. No, actually, her name is cuter than Mittens. It's Marshmallow. I guess Mittens is probably equally as cute. But I like food, so I think it's cuter. Fluffy? I had a cat named Fluffy, but I can't have two cats named Fluffy. That wouldn't seem right. Hi, Devil's Cut. How's it going? Come in to say hi. Caffeinate. Oh yeah, do need to caffeinate definitely. Call the other one Poofy. Hi, Jelly. You came back. I also like food, just ask my wasteland waistline. Or floofy. Yeah, that's pretty close too, yeah. That'll work too. Just taking a break. Alright. I'm glad I'm your break intermission. You like jelly because it makes you think of jelly donuts? Ah, jelly donuts are pretty good. I do like them. Although, my favorite has to be chocolate with sprinkled. hmm Chocolate is good, but sprinkles are better. Well, I should say chocolate frosted with sprinkles, because you can have chocolate donuts, but that's not my favorite. I like chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Your favorite is cream filled? Giggity. Well, I think you made that. Well, do you like cream filled donuts more than you like jelly filled donuts? That's the question. Panda out there, salt baying, chocolate sprinkles on everything. Chocolate sprinkles are really good. Maple bacon, ooh. Now you're gonna make me hungry. All this donut talk. There's so many different types of donuts. Yes, filled is your favorite. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I like a lot of cream filled. I feel like the Boston cream filled is best, probably. Especially if you get I don't know what they call it, but it's like longer. It's not a ring, but that one's kind of good. You actually will stop everything and eat an apple fritter. Those are so good. Apple fritters. Krispy Kreme did a Reese's donut for a bit. Ooh, Reese's donut. That sounds really good. There's these things called bear claws. Those are really good. For one, they're huge, and for two, they taste really good. I think there's like different flavors of bear claws too. I just don't know for sure. Eclairs are decent, but overrated. What about eclairs? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like they probably are a little bit overrated though. We got those in Netherlands. Those are good. Yeah, are we talking about bear claws or I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Bear claws. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like the bear claws. Maybe that's just because I like bears, or just because they're huge. Who doesn't want a huge donut? I mean, more bang for your buck sort of thing. You never had a bear claw before working at Panera Bread? They have bear claws at Panera? I didn't even know they sold donuts at Panera. I was just interested in like their bears, not bear stuff, goodness, I just have bears on the mind. Bread stuff. Like I always got a bread bowl because soup in a bread bowl sounds awesome. Um, but the thing about that is that they usually would put it in a sourdough bowl, which I don't really like sourdough, so. Because you're a basic white girl. I would not classify myself as a basic white girl. For one, I'm not basic. So, anyway, but yeah. I don't like fitting in with the basic white girls either. Or the hipsters or whatever they call themselves. Every basic white girl got broccoli cheddar soup in a bread bowl. Well, that's because broccoli cheddar soup is amazing. You can't say that's not amazing. And bread bowl just sounds cool because who else is gonna serve soup in a bowl besides Panera that I've ever seen? I haven't seen anybody else do it. Maybe they copyrighted it so people can't do it, but love mac and cheese. She loves Starbucks. I do love Starbucks, but I'm not gonna sit in their line and be hanging out with them hipsters while I'm waiting for my coffee. So when I do go there, I'm just like, man, I really hope nobody else is there. I hope I'm the only customer in line. I don't like I don't like being there with all the other weirdos that stand there. You're just talking shit. Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, mac and cheese is super good. I don't know if you like mac and cheese with other ingredients, because you can put like sausage in it, you can put it ham in there, you can put bacon, you can put just ground beef. I can't think of anything else that you would put in mac and cheese, but do you like those versions of mac and cheese? Or do you just like regular mac and cheese? Good old fashioned. Oh yeah, and then there's all other kinds of cheeses that you could put into it. I don't know, there's a lot of options. Going on a tangent there. If you add a little turkey chili to the mac, ooh, turkey chili in mac and cheese. Ungodly good. I will have to try such things. I don't think I've ever really had a chili mac. I'm sure that's definitely a thing, but I don't think I've ever had it. Just love it enough to leave. You hope you're the only customer at Starbucks? You're delusional. No, it happens though. It does. You just have to be like there during the week, during times that usually people are working. That's when you gotta go. Or early in the morning when people are not awake enough to go to Starbucks. Then you'll be the only customer in line. Chili mac from Panera is good. Just need a layer on top and you're good. I don't have a Panera, so I can't say. At least not anymore. I don't have Panera here anymore. I haven't seen a Panera in such a long time. I'd have to make mine myself. I'm sure it'd be better though than Panera, because I made it. The Panera chili has a little heat and the mac kind of smooths it out. Oh, that sounds good. But otherwise, I typically just like plain mac and cheese. I don't like weird textures. Weird textures? What do you mean? I think it's sort of got a time and a place sort of thing. Like if you're feeling um if you're feeling a different flavor or different type of food or whatever, then maybe you might be more inclined to put other ingredients in your mac and cheese. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with good old-fashioned mac and cheese, you know? That's why it became a staple in America. Bacon always sounds good, but the crispy bacon messes it up for me. Well, then you just have to put the right texture bacon in with the mac and cheese, because if it's too crispy, then it's not gonna go well with the mac and cheese. It's gotta have a little bit of chew to it, some pliability to it. Weird with that kind of stuff, or type of stuff. Like a lot of times I don't want pickles on my cheeseburger because it adds a crunch. Yeah, I've done that. But I really like pickles, so if I, for whatever reason, don't want it on my sandwich, I'll take the pickle out and eat it individually, and then I'll eat my sandwich, or, before or after, There's been many times that I just take an ingredient out and eat it separately. Like pepperoni pizza. I like pepperonis, but I don't like pepperoni pizza. So I will take all the pepperonis off and eat them separately from the pizza. And then it becomes a cheese pizza with a little bit of grease. You've done that too. You hate pickles and gherkins? What's wrong with pickles? I mean, they're not all gherkin pickles. But you don't like pickles? Like, is it because of the vinegar taste? Is that what bothers you? Because there's different flavors of pickles too. They have all kinds of different, brining mixtures. I know, because I tried to make pickles, and I was too impatient. Somebody has already heard this story before. Darn it. I was really hoping it would just land on top of the pile. Get into the pile! Come on! You can do it. Yay! I did it! It's a little wobbly, but it did it. What are we talking about? It's generally the taste. Tell me. Well, I know that there's like bread and butter, which is more sweet than it is, any vinegary tastes. There's obviously the like baby gherkins, sweet baby gherkins. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but those ones are like way sweeter than bread and butter. I don't know all the different flavors, but I really like vinegar ones, so I like kosher dill pickles. I like, mostly just kosher dill pickles. They don't even have to be, cut. Like, I'll have a whole kosher dill pickle if it's been pickled good enough. Eats a raw cucumber. No, I'm not eating a raw cucumber. If it's not ready, I'm not eating it. I've tried. Didn't like it. I even know people that like making cucumber salads or something like that. I think that's what they call it. Basically, it's a whole bunch of cucumber slices floating around. Well, maybe not floating, but in some sort of juice. I don't know what they put in there, but I don't like it. I really don't like cucumbers. I don't like it at all. I don't even like it when they're just like, oh yeah, we made cucumber water. All you do is put like some cucumber slices in water and then they drink it and I'm like, ah, that's so gross. I mean, I just don't like it, that's all. I'm weird and that's okay. Cucumber isn't that bad, to be honest. I can handle that, but not pickles. Interesting. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, I can't prefer cucumbers over pickles. Could not happen. Never. We're all strange in our own way. Yeah. But that's what makes the world interesting. We all have different tastes. We all have different thoughts. Prefer different things. Same with mushrooms. Not a fan. It's not the taste, texture, nothing. You hate mushrooms? You're so right, Panda. for reals. Yeah, I like knowing that people have different opinions and things. As long as you can talk about it normally, it's a it's a fun time to find out what people do and don't like, and how that differs or is similar to you. Prefer the food you prefer food that tastes good? Yeah, I don't really like mushrooms very much. I know that like there's a lot of people that do like mushrooms, and I have seen them firsthand because I worked at a sandwich shop where they served mushrooms on a sandwich. Um, and I always thought it was extremely gross, but it's it's not my it's not in my wheelhouse. That's all. I don't like it. Yeah, we have the taste buds of teenagers. What of it? I mean, I don't know what. That was an amazing throw. I don't know how it happened, but it did, and it made it into the machine. Ah, I don't know if it made it into this machine, so I'm gonna try and put them back in the machine. But holy moly, that was an amazing throw. I don't know how that happened, but it was awesome. Can't replicate that throw? Yeah, I don't think I can either. That was that was super unexpected and amazing, and alright. Where were we? My algorithm has been this guy that compares the UK to USA, and I'm shocked by some of the differences. Definitely. There's so many things that are so different overseas. It's just somewhere besides the US that they have so many different things that we don't realize because, they don't talk about it on our normal media. Um, like I didn't even know that some of the holidays weren't celebrated the same overseas as they are here. Did you know that they don't have ranch? Oh, well, I heard that one. Yeah, Kelly was talking about that one. Except Doritos, which they don't call cool American flavor, which they call cool American flavor, which doesn't make any sense. Because they're just like, oh, yeah, we don't have ranch, so we're going to call it American. And their police don't carry guns? Yeah, I don't understand that. I really don't. There are officers that don't carry guns, but they have armed officers. But it's cool American, man. Good flavor. I just gave you hipster accent sounding for the way you talk. Well, you were a skater at one time, so that's probably how you talk too. Cool American, you know? Americans taste amazing? Just put them in your mouth. Wow. What does that mean? I think we all know what that means, but it's hilarious. Try them. Oh, goodness. The fun things. I can't. I'm across the pond so far. You could always make a trip, you know? Or you could wait until American people visit you, which I'm not sure who you know that's American that might visit you, but what do you think it means? That's a long trip to get shot. Wait a second. Are you implying that you're gonna get shot because of Americans? You realize that, like, Americans own guns not to shoot other people, more so to protect themselves. It's called a defense weapon. Um, Probably 90% of the people in America that own a gun own it for home defense because they know how crazy other people are and they don't want that crazy in their house. Anyway, they also have two separate taps for water. One hot, one cold, so the only way to get warm water is to turn on the hot water and use it before it gets too hot. To be fair, it's to protect from other people. Yeah, definitely. But I'm black, haha, I know what's gonna happen. Okay. Um, you have some delusional thoughts about Americans, and I think you need some clarification. So we technically do have them to shoot other people? Yes, we do, but it's not just to shoot random people like Loco's implying. Yeah. I've seen enough, I think. I think you haven't seen enough at all. Because whatever you're seeing is um, poorly portraying the country. Because I know that there is some bad propaganda about Americans, and it doesn't represent who we are. But that's how they want to portray us. Somebody went down a rabbit hole of police shootings? Yeah, see, there are a lot of crazy people in the world, and it's not just America, I promise you. It's not just Americans that are crazy, alright? It happens all over the world, and you're only seeing a portion of it. Just because we have means of um, stopping threats doesn't mean that we're just gonna, eliminate every person out there. That doesn't make any sense. That's not the point. I've spoken to enough Americans to know that it's not everyone, but I just can't justify a trip over there without worrying. Wow. Yeah, I think you don't know enough Americans. I don't think you guys realize how scared a lot of people are out of the States. No, see, we do know. It's just that we can't stop the media or whoever wants to poorly portray America. We can't make them um, see it right. We can only try to get the message out ourselves. And also, whatever media you're watching, you should probably change whatever outlet that is to something that's more truthful and based. I watched a video about a country that was gonna invade America, but they couldn't find a safe insertion point because they couldn't account for all the Americans owning guns. Well, maybe you shouldn't invade America. Maybe you shouldn't do something unwise. All lawbreakers have guns. We just have them to stop those criminals. Yeah, exactly. That is the idea. There's a lot of people out there in the world that want to do us harm, and that's what we're trying to prevent. That is the real purpose. Not just driving around shooting the person who cuts us off. No, no, no. Those are psychos, and we don't want those. So the people you're afraid of, we're afraid of too, sort of. Um, we just have means of making sure we don't have we don't get hurt too in the process. We have a way to defend ourselves from those crazy people. It's mainly knife fighting over here. That's because you're not allowed. Oh, I have knife because I can't hold a gun. Not allowed. Not many people own guns, so you can get upset what we don't fully understand what it's like to always have guns. No, see, not everybody has guns. That's also a misconception. Just because someone is American doesn't mean that they own a gun. There are many people that do not like guns and they will not own one. But um, exaggerating that, yeah, still. Oh no, I put this in the wrong machine. I could take him out. I meant to put it in the other machine. Oh well. We don't like being shanked either. Yeah, no, nobody wants to be shanked. Granted, there's 2.2 guns for every American alive. Not everyone owns a gun. Well, it's true though. Not everyone owns a gun. There are people though that obviously own more than one gun. This is gonna be a while. Some just have like 5, yeah. Some people have like ridiculous arsenals because they're preparing for the end of the world. Um, there's those people in this world too. We also know judo. Judo know if I have a gun. Ah, it's funny. He's making dad jokes. He has like 3 people's worth. Oh, you have a friend that has 6 or 7? Goodness. Well, I mean, you do what you want. A lot of people just do it for collection's sake too. They don't really necessarily um they're not necessarily trying to defend themselves with all those guns. They might have a few that are dedicated to defending themselves, and then they have other ones that are just collectible value. Well played. He took me shooting. He doesn't really do it for collection. Ah, well, I mean, I didn't say he did. I'm just saying that there are people out there that also just collect guns. He has different range defenses. Oh yeah. Um, I'm not sure how far away that person thinks that the threat's gonna be, but uh, it's all it comes down to preference and different levels of how fucked they are. High is the bad word. But yeah. I mean, you're gonna have different threats and different ways to deal with threats, so that's valid. Anyway, I believe drop the weapons, put on the gloves, and be a man. You try telling that to somebody that's psychotic and doesn't comprehend language. Just try it. Also a good way to get waffle stomped. I don't even know what that means. Waffle stomped. Him and his wife both have a revolver. Oh, that's nice. Revolvers are pretty classic, but they can be like super duper powerful. Then he has a shotgun for up close and a 44 mag because it's badass, well obviously, and a 22 rifle and an AR-15. 22s are mostly good for like small game though, for hunting and such things. Hillbilly redneck. Are you saying that you're a hillbilly redneck? Is that what you're saying there, Devil? Da, da, da. Most people feel like that, but a lot of times chances are the other guy has a gun, and if he loses, oh yeah, nobody wants to be on the other end of that. You had a six-shooter shoved in your face, so I kind of get it. Okay, well, yeah. You see the point that we're making here. Officer said, uh, that's fair. Only gun I've ever had in my face was by a police officer. Goodness. I couldn't imagine having a gun in my face from a police officer. I never got myself into that sort of scenario. That's so bad. Um, but you only need to hit once for a 22 to kill. Well, for a small game, definitely, yeah. But don't expect a full-grown person threat to go down from a 22. Just don't have unrealistic expectations there. That's 2 levels of crazy. It was from a top dealer in the area. I was dating his daughter. Oh wow. That sounds like a great idea. That's that's all kinds of a great idea, not? That's what the 44 is for. Yeah. That thing is a whole other level. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a great acronym. It's one of my favorites, but I don't get to say it. I could say mess around and find out. Could say that. Wasn't a great idea? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's an acronym. Did I say it weird? Oh, I just say it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Most people do. I don't see it abbreviated too often, but it works too. When I tell you it was so loud, other people at the range looked around the divider to see what we were shooting. Well, yeah. 44s are huge calibers for a small gun. Yeah. My favorite to shoot was the AR-15 though. He had an optic 2x sight and handles really well. Good. A long nose magnum. You know how ridiculous that would be for anybody that of uh my caliber of size, not in bullet size, but like person. That would never work out for me. I have small hands and well, I may not be short, but I have um sort of small hands. Just a little panda. That's basically, yeah, yeah. Sometimes that's all you need. Just a fun gun to bring to the range, or for whatever reason you have it for, you know? Hubby can bring the big ones. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't like shooting the bigger guns we have. That's all him.